Over the past several years, we've really tried hard to go on some amazing trips and just make it an adventure and tried hard to find that fish that will just get everyone excited. And whether it's been, an unfished river in Iceland or walking hundreds of miles in the Arctic, it's been an adventure and it's been an amazing time, and we've caught some epic fish along the way.
This has definitely been a weather year for us.
Part of fishing is just fishing in bad weather. I mean, in the winter, the summer, you get bad weather. But this was just next level bad weather. This year was terrible.
We were in the Arctic and it was just crazy. There was a 60-year rain event and the river went from this crystal clear, really beautiful stream to this raging chocolate monster that was ripping trees off the bank. We went to Boice and it rained so hard almost every day that we were there. We went to Iceland and people told us that it was the worst spring they'd seen in 50 years. And after looking at reports, it was actually the worst spring they'd had in 100 years. It just snowed and rained, and there was hail and sleet, and the wind was so bad that it was blowing cars off the road. Just everything weather-wise that you can imagine.
We wanted to come up here to Calgary and fish a place that was guaranteed, the water flows are consistent, catching fish like crazy this time of year on hoppers.
We went to the bow thinking we were going to be fishing these nice conditions. It's going to be sunny, good fall weather.
We're going to do the smart thing and go to a place where we can just film. There's big browns eating hoppers. It was going to be awesome. The bow is world renowned for big fish and dry fly eats. And we get there and it was the worst snowstorm in 104 years. And the river was just shut down. Just cold water, cold weather, and those fish completely turned off. And we're just lucky that we caught anything, to be honest. We came up hoping to catch the tail season of hopper fishing. How's it going so far?
Good. I'm using the hoppers. I don't know about you guys.
Pretty awesome out there.
We were having a beautiful fall and the hopper fishing had been great. Talking to Court and Spencer and Derek, and we're like, you guys have got to come see some of these big fish. They're eating hoppers. So they came up, and what they brought with them is the worst snowstorm that Calgary has ever seen in the last 104 years.
If we were to do this trip on our own, we would have had a hard time finding these fish. But with Josh, he knew exactly where these fish were going to be, and he took us to all the awesome spots.
Calgary itself and the area and the rivers and everything is amazing, but the weather sucked. And to have another kick in the junk, our camera got ruined in the bad weather. At that point, we're just like, let's go home and regroup.
We wanted to take one more trip before the season was over.
We were down to our last option.
We decided to go back to our roots and chase some species of char.
I was really bummed that I couldn't make it to Calgary, but this was our one last shot to get together.
This is it. All of our eggs were in the basket at this point, and we had to make something happen.
Derek's wife was having a baby the next week, so he had one day to break away.
So, yet another misadventure. Hi, Cortney.
Another win on our part.
We ended up hitting some more snow, and we get to the lake, and it was fogged in, and we couldn't see anything. But we pumped up the water masters, and we went for it.